Hi, good morning, everybody. Dear students, today I'm here to explain you about one of the most beautiful and interesting chapter, our great social reformers. Dear students, okay, I'm here to explain you today there are some superstitious beliefs. Dear students, I'm going to ask you a question, right? Yes, child marriage is good to society. Do I agree with this? At the age of yours, if you get marriage, you just imagine. Is that age right to take a proper decision? No, not at all. Okay, like that is in the previous time, in ancient time. Okay, yes, there was some blind beliefs. Okay, child marriage, dowry, polygamy. There were some completely, the society was full of superstitious beliefs. But dear students, today I'm here to explain you about there were reformers came into existence, okay, in the 6th century and the 12th century to remove the bad evils from the society. Today I'm here to explain you about our great social reformers. See, as you know that here we are going to learn about Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Yes, if I ask you a question, sir, you don't ask me a question. Okay, Raja Ram Mohan Rai or four friends? No, Raja Ram Mohan Rai. It's a name given to a single person, right? Yes, today, yes, we should study about our great social reformers. My question is here, dear students, why did our great social reformers came into society and what did they do? What was the necessary to do? Just we need to understand. See, as you know that India has a rich history of social reformers. Okay, there were some lot of social reformers who played a great role in making India. Okay, India has 10,000 years of history, children. Okay, see here, many social reformers came into existence and made some transformation in the society. What is meant by transformation, children? Transformation, which means here, okay, changes in the society. For example, yes, dowry system is not good to society. That has to remove. Child marriage is not good to society. That has to remove. Okay, yes, the awareness wanted to create among the people. Do you agree with me, children? See, as you know that, all the social reformers, they fought against many social evils. Which are the such evils? The first one is here, Sati system. Okay, I will explain you what is meant by Sati system and child marriage and casteism. Okay, these are all key points that we are going to learn about in the today's class. Here is a brief profile about a few social reformers. Here, the first one is here the Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Raja Ram Mohan Roy is one of the greatest social reformers. Now let us see the boyhood life of Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Who are the parents of Raja Ram Mohan Roy? Okay, what were the teachings of Raja Ram Mohan Roy, children? Okay, see, as you know that here, Raja Ram Mohan Roy is known as father of Renaissance. Okay, he's the father of Renaissance. Okay, what is meant by a father of Renaissance? Okay, he made unnecessary changes in the society, dear students. Hence, he is called as maker of modern India. Okay, he is known as a maker of modern India. Why do we call him as a maker of modern India, children? Okay, see, as you all know that, how did he get a name? Raja. Okay, this name Raja, okay, which was given by the Mughal ruler. This is the title Raja, which was given by a Mughal ruler Akbar II. Okay, Akbar II, he was given the name or he was given the title called Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Was a great scholar. He was a great scholar, which means here a person who knows more about the philosophy. A person who knows more about the philosophy, who is known as a scholar. Rajaram Mohan Rai, he was a great scholar, children. Okay, and he was also a social reformer. Okay, he was trying to make some necessary changes in the society. Already I explained you. Okay, which were the superstitious beliefs? Sati system, child marriage, and caste system. Right? Yes, Rajaram Mohan Rai, he came into existence to removal of these social bad evils. And he was not a scholar. He was not only a social reformer. He was also a great thinker, and he was independent thinker. Raja Ram Mohan Rai was an independent thinker. How do we say that, children? Okay, see, do you know, children? In the previous time, the society was divided into four groups. Okay, which were the most important four groups on those days? Entire society of India, which was based on four categories: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Okay, these were four, right? Yes, the first three categories were playing a very important role in the society. But children, yes, the last one, the Shudra, okay, he was performing all the duties of the all three classes: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Shudra. His situation was very, very pathetic. Okay, he didn't have any rights. He didn't have any benefits from the society. He wanted to do the works of all the three upper classes. All the three upper classes. Am I right? Especially hats off to Rajaram Mohan Rai. Why do we thank him? Because Rajaram Mohan Rai, he went against the idol worship and orthodox Hindu rituals. Okay. Yeah, so what is meant by idol worship? You might be knowing, children, okay, any one of you is walking on the road, okay, if you find a stone, your parents are going to join the hands, okay, to a stone, okay, we will be finding, okay, God or goddess image in the form of stone, am I right? Okay, he was opposing, the idol worship. And he was also opposing orthodox Hindu rituals. Okay, he was opposing, that there were some very strict measures among the upper classes, orthodox. Okay, one example I would like to give you, children. For example, okay, in a family there are two children, one female and male, right? The male means the son will be enjoying all the benefits. He goes out of the home, he plays game, and he will come back at whatever he want, at whatever time he wants. Okay, but remember, a child baby or a female girl who is in that house, okay, there are some restrictions. Okay, the parents will advise that girl. Okay, yes, you have to go out this time. You have to come back at this time. Okay, there are some restrictions. Okay, here, Rajaram Mohan Rai, he was speaking against, Hindu, ritual and Hindu orthodox families, okay, and he was studied. Okay, what was the education of Rajaram Mohan Rai? Okay, Rajaram Mohan Rai, he was omniscient. It is not in the textbook, children. Okay, he was omniscient. What is meant by omniscient? He was well-learned person. Okay, he studied well, right? Yes, that's why he was known as a omniscient. He was the omniscient of what? Okay, he learnt all the Vedas. Yajurveda, Samaveda, Rigveda, okay, all the four Vedas he has learnt. Can you agree with me? That's why he was mastery over, okay, all four Vedas. And he also learnt, Upanishads. He learnt about what? Upanishads. And also, dear students, he was learnt about Hindu philosophy. Okay, these education he was got at the place of Varanasi. Okay, Varanasi, do you know, children, today, the constituency of, the present, the Prime Minister of our country. Okay, Narendra Modi ji, surely he will be contesting for an election from the Varanasi. Right, that as a what? A special or important event. Okay, see, then Rajaram Mohan Rai in 1814 he formed Atmiya Sabha. Okay, what is the intention of forming this Atmiya Sabha? Why he was initiated this Atmiya Sabha? Atmiya Sabha, it was just a social organization and religious organization. Okay, it was formed by, Rajaram Mohan Rai. What he was doing here, he campaigned for rights of women. He stressed more on the women education. He stressed more on the what? Women education. Okay, before going to this, okay, dear students, here we some videos. Are you ready to watch some videos now? Yes, about Rajaram Mohan Rai. Yes, are you ready? Yes, here we go.
Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Raja Mohan Roy is known as the maker of modern India. He was given the title of Raja by Mughal Emperor Akbar II. Raja Ram Mohan Roy was a great scholar, social reformer, and independent thinker. Raja Ram Mohan Roy was against idol worship and orthodox Hindu rituals. He studied the Vedas, the Upanishads, and Hindu philosophy at Varanasi.
Okay, dear students, as I already explained you, yes, Rajaram Mohan Roy, he was mastered over the subjects of Vedas, Upanishads, and Hindu philosophy. He learnt about all these books. Can you agree with me? And also, where he was learnt at the place of Varanasi. And in the year of 1814, he formed his Atmiya Sabha. Okay, what is this Atmiya Sabha, dear students? Atmiya Sabha, it was a social organization which was initiated by, yes, Rajaram Mohan Rai. Yes, shall we continue now? Yes.
1814, he formed Atmiya Sabha and initiated social and religious reforms in society. He established including the right for widows to remarry and right for women to hold property. He actively opposed
See, dear students, see, as you know that, as I already explained you, yes, Rajaram Mohan Rai, he was stressing more on the women education. Do you know, children, today also, yes, women have not learnt more. Okay, just 54% of women in Karnataka have been educated. You just imagine where is the literacy rate of, yes, women. Okay, still also, yes, there are some Orthodox families who are all not at all sending their female children to their schools. Okay, they're not at all sending to the schools. This is the reason. Okay, this is the reason, yes, that female education has been going down. But remember, the stress on the women education, which was ancient practice. Rajaram Mohan Roy was stressed on the women education. Can you agree with me? At the same time, he had talk about, yes, he had talk about, yes, right for widows to remarry. For example, dear students, okay, a couple will get marriage. Okay, unfortunately, husband will be died instantly. Then my question is here: a woman who has lost an husband, she wants to live until their death without marriage. You just imagine. That is not good to society. Unfortunately, the husband has died. But remember, at the notable achievement of Rajaram Mohan Roy, he stressed more on the yes, women education and widow remarriage. Widow remarriage. Even widow also means yes, a lady or a woman who lost her husband. She can have all the rights to get a marriage. This right was forced by yes Rajaram Mohan Roy. Okay, and also women to hold a property. Okay, you know very well, as we are living in the Indian society, we are all living in the Indian society. Here in Indian society, except Kerala, dear students, it is not in the textbook. Okay, except Kerala, right? The rest of the states there is a patriarchal family. What is meant by patriarchal family? Patriarchal family, which means here, in that family, father is the head. Okay, the father is going to all decision on behalf of the family members. He is going to make all the decisions, right? That's why this is called as a father-oriented family. That is called as a patriarchal. Can you agree with me? And also, I ask you a question: if the father is died, the property of the family will be gone to whom? That is our question, right? Dear students, do you know? Okay, yes, after the death of the father in that family, yes, usually the property will be lapsed to the elder son of that family. But remember, yes, here Rajaram Mohan Roy, he was stressed on the yes, women to hold property. After the death of a father, the property should be shared among the daughters, according to him. And we have clearly opposed Sati system. Here we are watching, yes, the image and words of the Sati system. Look at the, yes, yes, dear students, now let us see the Sati system. Okay, are you ready now? Yeah. What is meant by a sati system? Okay, look at the image over there. Sati system, he actively opposed sati pratha and the practice of polygamy. Okay, there was a practice of what? Polygamy. What is meant by polygamy? Just I'm going to replay. Okay, just watch the video.
Raja Rammohan Roy.
Watch it.
Raja Rammohan Roy is known as the figure of modern India. He was given the title of Raja by Mughal Emperor Akbar II. Raja Rammohan Roy was a great scholar, social reformer, and independent thinker. Raja Rammohan Roy was against idol worship and orthodox Hindu rituals.
Okay, dear students, I am going to ask you a question. Okay, Rajaram Mohan Roy, he was mastered over few subjects. If I ask you a question, you will trace out the answer. Rajaram Mohan Roy, he was mastered over Vedas, Upanishads, and philosophy, Hindu philosophy. Yes, you just watch it. Okay, yeah, here we go.
Raja Rammohan Roy. Raja Rammohan Roy is known as of modern India. He was given the title of Raja by Mughal Emperor Akbar II. Raja Rammohan Roy was a great scholar, social reformer, and independent thinker. Raja Rammohan Roy was against idol worship and orthodox Hindu rituals. He studied the Vedas, the Upanishads, and Hindu philosophy at Varanasi. In 1814, he formed Atmiya Sabha and initiated social and religious reforms in the society. He campaigned for rights of women, including the right for widows to remarry and right for women to hold property. He actively opposed sati pratha and the practice of polygamy. Raja Ram Mohan Roy also supported the spread of education, particularly among women. He believed that English education system was superior to the traditional Indian education system. In 1822, he founded a school based on English education system. In 1828, he founded the Brahmo Samaj. Through Brahmo Samaj, he wanted to expose the religious hypocrisies and check the growing influence of Christianity on the Hindu society.
Yes, dear students, up to now you heard the video of Rajaram Mohan Rai. Yes, Rajaram Mohan Rai, he abolished the Sati system. Do you know what is meant by Sati system? Sati system, which means here, yes, in the ancient time, after the death of husband, okay, the wife wanted to, die in the fire, and she wanted to, yes, lose her life. Okay, is it a good practice? After the death of her husband, she had no right to live in the society. Okay, this is a worst practice which was going on in the society, in the ancient society. This was abolished by, yes, Rajaram Mohan Roy. And dear students, as you all know that here, yes, polygamy. Yes, there is a great practice of polygamy, children. Okay, what is meant by polygamy? Polygamy, which means here, is having a marriage more than a single. Having a marriage more than a single. Okay, this was also completely, yes, removed by, yes, Rajaram Mohan Roy. Do you know, children? Yes, Rajaram Mohan Roy, he was given a topmost priority for the education. Okay, because of him, okay, there was a continuous, okay, yes, support for the education. He gave a huge support for the education, right? That was one of the greatest achievements of, yes, Rajaram Mohan Roy. Especially Rajaram Mohan Roy, as I already explained you, he was stressing for women education. Can you agree with me? And also, dear students, he believed that English education, yes, system was superior to removal of this traditions. Okay, he was stressed Western education. Okay, the Western education came into existence with the great support of, yes, Rajaram Mohan Roy. He was stressing more for the Western education. This is a notable achievement of Rajaram Mohan Roy. Do you know, children, in the year of 1822, he founded a school based on English education system. Okay, very first time in the Indian history, yes, Western education came into existence because of, yes, Rajaram Mohan Roy. I want to tell you this story, right? Yes, shall I tell you a story, children? Are you ready to listen to a story? Yes, here we go. Okay, up to yes, the British arrival to India. Okay, do you know, children? Yes, there was a practice of yes Sanskrit. Okay, the Sanskrit was adopted as an official language on those days. Okay, even common people were failure to understand yes the official language. Yes, Sanskrit. Who knows Sanskrit today? Even me. Okay, it is very tough to pronounce the Sanskrit words. Can anyone tell me? Yes, I'm going to repeat the two lines of the Sanskrit. Can you tell me now? Api Swarnamayi Lankana me Lakshmana Rochate Janani Janma Bhumischa Swargadapi Gariyasi. You just imagine. Can anyone repeat this Sanskrit words? No, it is very, very tough to pronounce. Okay, but remember, yes, before the arrival of the British, there was a practice of whom? There was a practice of yes, Sanskrit. Sanskrit was taken yes, most important place. It was accepted as an official language. Only few category people were in a position to understand that, but common people like us, okay, were failing to understand that language, right? Yes, at that time there was a great yes strike on the superstitious beliefs. Do you know, children, the backward classes couldn't enter into the upper classes area. That was the caste system. Caste system was grown like a banyan tree, dear students. It was grown like a what? Banyan tree. Is it all good to society? No. That we wanted to remove from the society. Here, yes, Rajaram Mohan Roy, okay, stressed more on the Western education. When English education came into India, students, okay, our regional languages like Kannada, Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, right? All the regional languages, they got yes a good source. They improved a lot because of Western education. Introduction of Western education to yes India, yes, the credit goes to Rajaram Mohan Roy. That is the notable achievement of yes Rajaram Mohan Roy. Okay, now we shall continue with yes Rajaram Mohan Roy. Rajaram Mohan Roy, yes, he was founded Brahmo Samaj. I am here to explain you about. I feel very proud to explain about whom Rajaram Mohan Roy and his Samaj, Brahmo Samaj. He is the founder of the yes Brahmo Samaj. The Brahma Samaj, he wanted to expose the religious hypocrisy. What is meant by hypocrisy? He wanted to expose, okay, the rigidity of the religious. Can you agree with me? On those days, there were some Brahmin people who occupied main position of the society, and they were playing a very important role. Okay, he wanted to expose, okay, the religious in their secrets to the society, and check the growing influence of the Christianity on the Hindu society. There was a great influence of the Christianity. Do you know, children? Okay, yes, in 6th century itself, okay, yes, the Christianity and Islam's, they got a huge popularity. They got a huge popularity. Okay, the same problem was created here. Rajaram Mohan Roy, he wanted to face that kind of problem. Rajaram Mohan Roy efforts bore fruits when 1829. What is the most important event occurred in the year of 1829, children? In 1829, yes, Rajaram Mohan Roy removed yes Sati system. The Sati system was banned yes by Rajaram Mohan Roy. It was abolished in November 1830. And he would travel to United Kingdom, UK, the present England. Okay, he traveled to United Kingdom as an ambassador. Okay, he went to England as an ambassador of the Mughal Emperor. The Mughal Emperor Akbar II sent him as an ambassador to yes UK, United Kingdom. Why? Because to plead for his pension and allowances. Okay, to plead for a what? A pension and allowances. Okay, yes, the great social reformer passed away September yes 27 in the year of 1833. Rajaram Mohan Roy, he lost his breath in the year of yes 1833. Where he was died? He was died the place of yes Stapleton. Stapleton, in that place he was ended his life. The Stapleton, which is situated in present England. Okay, due to what? Yes, some problem. Yes, some health issues. He was lost his life. Okay, this is all about yes Rajaram Mohan Roy. Up to now, we studied about yes Rajaram Mohan Roy boyhood life, where he was got education. Okay, which were the subjects he learned. Okay, what were the notable achievements of yes Rajaram Mohan Roy? Okay, what were the preachings of Rajaram Mohan Roy through Brahma Samaj? Through Brahma Samaj, he did a wonderful work, dear students. Now, shall we move on to the next important, yes, social reformer? Are you ready to listen now? Yes. Now, we shall move on to, yes, Swami Dayananda Saraswati. Okay, he is also one of the greatest social reformers, like, yes, Rajaram Mohan Roy. Okay, shall we study about him? Okay, look at the image over, children. There are some animations I'm going to show you, children. Okay, yes, about Swami Dayananda Saraswati. Okay, here, four things you will learn. Where he was born, when he was born, okay, which was the Samaj established by him, and what were the preachings of, yes, Swami Dayananda Saraswati. Swami Dayananda Saraswati, he was a leader of Hindu religion. He was the leader of Hindu religion. And he was also a great social reformer, children. He founded the Arya Samaja. Okay, which was the Samaja founded by him? Yes, Swami Dayananda Saraswati. Yes, founded Arya Samaj. It was purely a Hindu reformation movement of Vedic. Okay, there were 4 Vedas. We could say that, yes, there was a great reformation in Vedic traditions. This was happened by, yes, Swami Dayananda Saraswati. And also, do you know, children, he was also spoken against the idol worship. He didn't like, yes, idol worship, the image of Shiva Parvati, the image of Ganesha, the image of, yes, Durga. No, he was not liking. He was also opposing that, children. Okay, like, yes, Rajaram Mohan Roy. Dayananda Saraswati, he advocated the principles of karma. What is meant by karma? Karma, which means here duty. Okay, there's a beautiful line. If you salute your duty, you need not to salute anyone. Is it good? Who has told this? Dr. Abdul Kalam. Okay, if you salute your duty, you need not to salute anyone. Means what I'm going to tell you: do your karma properly. Do your work properly. Okay, dear students, when the teachers are given you some homework, okay, if you do your work properly, you don't get any kind of punishment by teachers. You don't get any punishment by your parents. Okay, yes, that's why here there is a Sanskrit line. Karma phale vadikaraste. Look at the line. Karma phale vadikaraste. Right? What does indicate? You have to given your full effort to your work. Basavanna, okay, one of the greatest social reformers in 12th century. Kaya kave kailasa. Okay, this line was given by him, and he proved that in the society. Okay, here, yes, Swami Dayananda Saraswati, he advocated the principle of karma. Okay, and yes, the rebirth, reincarnation. What is meant by reincarnation? Reincarnation, which means a rebirth. He pleaded for equal rights of women. There, Rajaram Mohan Roy given topmost priority for the education of women. Here also, he gave topmost priority for the equal rights of women. Even women should get equal rights like men. That was his upholding point. He was doing that, such as right to education. Okay, he was also stressed more on women education. Okay, reading of Indian scriptures. Which are the Indian scriptures? Okay, Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad, Vedas. Okay, stressed more on reading Indian scriptures. You know, children, he was a supporter of Vedic education. Okay, he used to give a topmost priority for the Vedic education. Rajaram Mohan Roy was given priority for the Western education. Here, Swami Dayananda Saraswati, he gave topmost priority for the Vedic education. Okay, he established many gurukulas. He established many gurukulas. Okay, in order to give Vedic education to all the children. Dear students, okay, now you can differentiate between Rajaram Mohan Roy and Swami Dayananda Saraswati. What were the special achievements of Rajaram Mohan Roy and what were the special achievements of Swami Dayananda Saraswati? Which was the Samaja of Rajaram Mohan Roy and which was the Samaja of Swami Dayananda Saraswati? Do you know, children? And do you know, children? Swami Dayananda Saraswati, he was born in a Brahmin family. Now we should study about the boyhood, the early life of Swami Dayananda Saraswati. He was born in a Brahmin family, and his original name was Mool Shankar. What was the original name of Swami Dayananda Saraswati? The original name of Swami Dayananda Saraswati was Mool Shankar. M-O-O-L. Mool Shankar. Okay. Yes, when he was in a small age, he became a disciple of a well-known religious teacher. Okay, he was a great disciple of the well-known religious teacher. Okay, who was well-known religious teacher? Okay, a teacher who was giving or was teaching, okay, about the religious. He became the disciple. Disciple, which means the greatest follower. Disciple means follower, right? Yes. Was that? Yes. Varjananda is Dandesha. Okay, Varjananda Dandesha was the guru of Swami Dayananda Saraswati. Swami Dayananda Saraswati, he had some mission, was to promote universal brotherhood among the humankind. What is meant by universal brotherhood? Dear students, do you know, children? Universal brotherhood, which means here, treat every person as your brother and sister. You have a plenty of neighbors, children. Okay, early morning, you talk to your neighbors. Uncle, have you finished your coffee? Auntie, have you finished your lunch and breakfast? Why do we talk to our neighbors, children? Okay, that indicates as we are living in the society, this is must. We must have a beautiful relationship with our neighbors. Okay, and we have to treat our neighbors as brothers and sisters. We have to treat them as brothers and sisters. That is why the world is like a what? Yes, family. The people who are living in this world are like brothers and sisters. This message conveyed by Kuvempu, the greatest poet in the Kannada literature. Okay, here, like that, Swami Dayananda Saraswati, he stressed more on the Vedic education, and also universal brotherhood. And he stood firmly against discrimination on ground of caste. He was not tolerating children. What he was not tolerating? He was not tolerating about the caste system. Today also, okay, as caste system completely removed from the society? No, not at all. Still it is alive. Okay, still also in the villages, the backward classes people, SC/ST people, they have been not in a position to go to the upper classes people. Still the water will be giving to the uppermost place, to the backward classes. Is it good to society? Here, Swami Dayananda Saraswati was struggled about, and he fought against this caste system. The caste system is bad to society. He was very firmly opposed to this system. And creed and sex, there was a great imbalance in between the male and female. There was discrimination between the male and female. He was opposed to this system. And economic status, I was telling you, okay, yes, the poor become poor or rich become rich. Then when do we find equality? Okay, there is no equality at all, children. Okay, this practice, okay, this is ancient time practice. More farmers, okay, came into existence to remove all of these bad evils from the society. But are we all successful? Are we all successful in doing that? No. We have been completely failed to remove the caste system, to remove the gender inequality. Am I right? He denounced superstitious rituals like bathing in the Ganga. Okay, yes, sir, you know very well. Ganga Stana, Tunga Pana. Okay, there's a beautiful line. Once you take a dip of river Ganga, dear students, once you take a dip of a river Ganga, can you agree with me? Dip of Ganga, okay, yes, yours, all your curse will be washed away. Is it correct? No, this is not at all correct. Shall we see now? Yes, Swami Dayananda Saraswati video now, animation. Here we go.
Dayanand Saraswati. Dayanand Saraswati was a Hindu religious leader and social reformer. He founded the Arya Samaj, a Hindu reform movement of idol worship. Of karma and reincarnation, rebirth. He pleaded for equal rights for women, such as the right to education and reading of Indian scriptures. He was a staunch supporter of Vedic education. For it, he established many gurukuls. Dayanand Saraswati was born in a Brahmin Samaj and his original name was Mool Shankar.
What I explained, everything is coming over there. Carefully watch it, children.
Dayanand's mission was to promote universal brotherhood among humankind as spelled out in Vedas. He stood firmly against discrimination on grounds of caste, creed, sex, and economic status. He denounced superstitious rituals like bathing in the Ganga. Swami Dayanand wrote the Satyarth Prakash in 1875 in order to spread the knowledge of the Vedas and to educate people on the qualities of God. This great soul left the world on 30th October 1883 at the age of 59 only.
Yes, dear students, have you all learnt about Swami Dayananda Saraswati? Yes, Swami Dayananda Saraswati, he was a wonderful social reformer. Swami Dayananda wrote the Satyaka Prakashana, which was the notable achievement of Swami Dayananda Saraswati. Swami Dayananda Saraswati, he wrote a book called Satyartha Prakashana. When it was written in the year of 1875 in order to spread the knowledge of Vedas. The main intention of Swami Dayananda Saraswati, he wanted to spread the knowledge of Vedas. That's why he was given topmost priority for the Vedic education. To educate the people about the Vedas. That was his main intention. All the people, common people, wanted to see the qualities of God. It was his great, the mission. Okay, Swami Dayananda Saraswati.